the same without a recap.
All right, so
Hold up. Wait.
wait.
Okay, it's good.
Okay, so previously, you all went to bed on the island, and you were hanging out with Rohale and Imarda through the night, and then you woke up, and they were gone, and Dave was asleep. Vash was asleep, and you kind of looked around, and you went up the pathway to the temple, where you found an admission booth, and you figured out how to get it working, and there were some robots, and they put you on the tour program, and you toured this temple. They put on like a weird little puppet show for you, explaining the significance of this temple, and then the cleaning robot attacked you because you were unclean. You went into the next area. There was some sort of mandatory dance hall, and just when you finished that up, this displacer beast crept up on you, tried to kill you, and you beat the crap out of it. It was running away, and you put it to sleep, and then you killed it.
And then we made Displacer Beast stew.
Yeah, you've got some displacer beast fillets.
Yes. And a tail.
Yeah.
And a tentacle.
Right. So then you went down the magic school bus, the train, to the Hall of the Divine Salamander, this like watery underwater place at the bottom of the lake where you could like see the lake through some glass. And the Divine Salamander was like chilling out there, and it liked James Bond. Didn't really like anybody else who came up to it. And it sort of like just seemed like a normal animal, and everybody was kind of underimpressed by it. And after a while, and it was riled up, then the tour seemed to end because you were teleported to the cat cafe, where there were drinks, there was merch, and you met the guy behind the curtain, the gnome in the head office, the director, and the puppet master. And you basically had a beef with him because this whole place was like a shady tourist trap.
Scam City.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Scam Central up in here.
Yeah. So after having some words with him, you basically bribed him to be on your side and got some free merch or whatever and left.
I got my first employee.
Yeah, and also you adopted Miko. Akrisha. So that was something.
and I provided a cat for the cat cafe.
You did. You provided a cat for the cat cafe. It's an undead cat.
That's not.
Yeah. Everybody was a little shady about that, but then the session ended. So. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
You all were leaving. You got on the hover sled because you saw the village across the water, a big pillar of light blasting out of it, and you're like, maybe we should go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the session
That's
ended.
where we're headed.
Yep. So you all are speeding along on your boat, on your hover sled, floating over the water.
And we leveled up.
And you leveled up. And I hope you all actually did level up.
Oh yeah, we get our if we don't have our subclasses, we get our subclasses.
Right, so everybody should have that.
What are you talking about?
I am officially. Which means I am officially the Oath of Capitalism Paladin.
It's
somebody
very appropriate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you're starting the Irashial Syndicate, I think, or the Irashial Consortium. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Conglomerate.
Conglomerate. Thank you. I have to remember that. Okay.
Right.
Because it's a conglomerate. It's multiple different businesses under multiple with multiple different.
What are we like focusing on? What is the business focus?
I feel like I spelled that wrong, but whatever.
I mean, I could Google how to spell conglomerate. I think we all know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
So it's a conglomerate. So a conglomerate is essentially a title that owns multiple businesses. So, for example, a conglomerate could be okay, Microsoft. So Microsoft is technically a conglomerate. 'Cause, yeah, they do computers, but they also do cell phones. They do a whole bunch of shit. Or there's some essentially CEOs who just own
It's multiple
businesses.
unrelated lines of business, right?
Right. So like one conglomerate could literally own like a couple suit stores, like tailor shops, and then also own like a couple pretzel shops. Like it's just that's what a conglomerate
Whatever they
is.
get a hold of. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So everybody's good with their level up too.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now our conglomerate does not have a specific like business venture in mind. We're still working on that, but
Oh, well, there you go. That
we
was my
want to
question.
be a successful conglomerate.
All right. So we're driving to the town.
Right. So
Far.
I'm gonna give you an image here.
Image?
Oh, you have
Yeah.
Tensor's floating disk now too, don't you?
I do have floating disk. Correct. I have many other spells, but the ones I got were floating disk and unseen servant, I believe. Were the ones I got from my subclass.
Hang on.
I can.
I'm actually having a problem uploading an image right now.
Mm-mm.
That's no good because I have a whole bunch of these.
Okay, so third level spells: Mending, Floating Disc, and Unseen Servant. Among my other pally spells. Miko.
Endings.
I'm just gonna upload something from the previous session to see if it's a problem with the file.
You do that.
Yeah, fuck, it's a problem with the file?
Can you snip the image and then paste it?
What?
Is it not a JPEG?
I can also accept PNGs.
Yeah, I think these are all PNGs.
Yeah, it should be fine. If it try to see us snipping it, or I don't know.
I mean, I was having this issue the other day with a picture that, for some reason, it was like it was a PNG, like in my on my computer chip. But for some reason, whenever I went to go share it and like add it on Discord, Discord would read it as a WebP file. Even though, according to my computer and everything else, it was a PNG. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, I gotta remember what my channel divinity options are.
God, I have so many fucking features.
Oh. I heard a ding.
Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna move on, I guess. Okay. So,
Luke, I'm gonna start turning people into gold.
oh wow. Okay, got it.
That got dark
Just
really fast.
reminding you that that's a thing I
Mhm.
can do.
Fucking King
Yeah,
Midas over
that's
here.
true.
I also, that's one of my two channel divinities. The other one is the recruitment thing. So
Alright, so as you approach the town, you see lots of structures with more or less torches or fire seeming to be the light. And you can see that there are little fishing boats that are they seem to be just heading back into the dock. There's the dock in front of you. There's a bit of a crowd around it in that area. It looks pretty populated. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you have a choice about the way you want to approach this. You've got your hover sled. The perimeter of the town, you can see there are towers, watchtowers, flames in the top, and like presumably people probably around the bottom too. We don't know.
Okay. So I'm gonna look while I'm driving. I'm gonna look back, sort of over my shoulder at the group. What is everyone doing, and how does everyone look like they're feeling about what we're seeing? I'm assuming Vash is doing something.
Vash
makes
is you hear him mumbling in his sleep, and he says something like, "The displacer beast," and then he just shuts up again.
Displacer beast. Okay. Cool. What is everyone? What's the look on everyone else's faces?
See that last image I posted yesterday?
Snuggling up with your plushie. Got it.
Yep. Looking at you. Back.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm trying to find like from the beam of light what exact location was it from the town inside the
Here,
town.
look around.
Okay,
Like-
this is gonna be kind of a memory check.
Okay.
So we're gonna do like intelligence, and if you have perception as a skill, you can add that.
Okay. Fair enough. So.
Can I make this roll too?
Yeah, sure.
And then
Oh wow.
perception +4, so 24. If that sounded right. So it's
All right, so you think you have a pretty good memory of where you saw that beam.
gotcha.
You would say it was in the upper portion of the city.
upper portion. Okay.
What about
Um,
me?
What did you get? I didn't see.
I rolled a nat 1.
All right, you're not sure, but it was like, in this quadrant of the sky. Could
It was in the sky. That's good. I'm close,
Yeah.
right?
you were
Okay.
more interested in how tall it got.
So, and
I
how
agree.
about Kaji? Jesus Christ, can't remember your name. What's Kaji looking like?
Just
One moment.
observing my surroundings.
Okay. I guess the last question before I make a decision as the driver is, can I see sort of like the expressions of the people around the dock?
Not the expressions.
Does it look
If
like
if you're
the-
if okay, as you come in a little bit closer, you see that the villagers are disturbed, and there's shouting.
Okay.
They're not looking at you though. They're all looking the other way.
Yeah. I'll just relay from what it looks like from where
They're
we were
distorted?
from the beam of light. As I look, like from where we saw that beam of light, it's supposedly up in the upper portion of the city. I suggest we go there to see what's up. Maybe we might see somebody who maybe is similar to what type of situation we are in, or somebody from the.
So I'm actually, before we get noticed by the people, while Ansev is
And I have a
saying all
follow-up
this,
question.
I'm already gonna be driving, like turning the hover car, essentially to go sort of like up the coast a little bit from
Okay,
this place.
so we have. You want to go right or left?
I don't know what either way
Sure.
looks like.
Okay,
So
so left it's getting a little bit more swampy and boggish, and right the land is more stable and the hill is it's sort of going uphill, and it looks like even maybe a little bit nicer section of town from what you can see.
okay, and that would be toward where the
What,
Beam light was up
yeah.
there, right?
It's closer to that than the other way for sure.
Okay, so I'm going to go the other way toward the swampy area because there's probably more
All
areas
right.
to sort of like hide and power down the hover.
Yeah,
hover car?
I would say so. There's definitely less people around that way.
And then I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna say, while I think it could be prudent to walk right up to and get it to where we saw the beam of light as quickly as possible. These people, we don't know what could set these people off. I mean, we've met small groups of people, but like, even if I were to go up to that dock in this hover car, that beam of light might end up being the least of our worries.
Well, I was not saying we should just engage yet. I was just prepared, just letting us know where that beam of light is.
How similar?
And I point at everybody if they're wearing pajamas. I don't think we are in the best fit to look like this here.
The only person wearing pajamas is what's
Yep, which I'm looking.
Not to single anybody out, but okay.
I pull my attention away from my stuffy long enough to realize people are talking about me. And
so I'm gonna
how similar does this beam of light look to the one that Chuck produced when he chomped that apple? Well, not Chuck, but
It
Answer,
it looked identical, I guess, or very slightly different maybe, but it's where you saw it was from miles away, right?
right.
So you don't have exactly the most close up and detailed view.
As far as I can tell, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you pull up, you're kind of coming up through this like Evergladesy kind of area. There's reeds. It's marshy. You see a face in the water.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. And
Care to elaborate on that at
I
all?
need more information as a player.
Yeah, then just you see, player information.
right.
I need more information.
It's a
Face.
rotting face. It's a human-sized face. Do you put some light on it?
What I do? Okay, hold on. It's just like a normal human-sized face. And
The water.
when you say it's sticking out of the water, do you mean like it's sticking its head out of the
I
water?
still need more
Or
information. as a
Are
player.
you like, is it like facing toward the sky, like just its nose tip is sticking out of the water?
It's facing toward the sky. Okay.
Okay, if it's like just a human-sized thing and we're on this big-ass hover car, all kind of like more focused on the land, would we see this without rolling a check? Like,
I mean, I have a
Yeah,
19
it
perception.
stands out enough.
I can see it very well.
Yeah, you can see that the beneath the face there is a like something's wrapping up the body.
Well, whatever we do, we don't want to jump into the swamp. Seems like something is up with that.
Right. So on your left you
Um,
see some sort of impoverished houses. You've come to the shore of this little swampy part, and the left is just it's like the outskirts of the town. You're at the point here where like you're able to sneak past the perimeter
Alright,
defenses,
so-
but you're also at the kind of the edge.
So
And here's
here
an
we
art
go.
that might work.
I'm more concerned about this face here.
Yeah.
So, with the face being the face, I'm gonna pull right up next to it. And you said it like we can tell something's like holding it underwater and shit, right? That's the-
Right.
Okay. So I'm definitely gonna like pull right up beside it, and I'm gonna look toward Brosius and be like, "Yo, big guy, help me out here." And I'm gonna
All
try
right.
and push the person
Go.
up into the.
Oh,
Okay, he helps out and he lifts up with you this corpse onto the
Jesus.
onto the hover sled.
Meanwhile, you hear me.
it's-
"Who's the cutest lizard. Cutest lizard."
It's a little slimy.
What is this foul smell?
Um,
What is this awful stench you've created?
Why?
and its hands have been tied behind its back, and it was in some kind of a bag.
I'm gonna look at it and realizing it's it's a corpse and not someone who was actively drowning or anything. I'm gonna be like no, not today, and I'm gonna kick it back into the water.
All right. Brosius is like, I wish I could wash my hands, but
Seriously,
Yeah.
you,
Maybe not in
I
this,
think
maybe
you-
not in this.
You
you two definitely need to wash your hands after that.
somehow, some part of me
Would
wanted
you
to.
want us to do it in this water? I don't think that's gonna make much difference.
yeah, maybe not.
I make it taste like chicken nuggets.
What?
What tastes like chicken nuggets?
That corpse's head.
Who's gonna? What?
How?
Prestidigitation.
Why don't
Oh.
you use it
How?
to clean?
Okay.
I
No,
I
you
can
you can
I can
use
chill,
it to
warm,
flavor.
for flavor.
anything.
I feel like you're
Yeah,
doing a favor for like some fishes or something.
Jeez.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pull the hover car up to the shore and find a spot.
I'm gonna
for
find
prying
out if
eyes.
these fishes like chicken nugget.
Well,
Not unless
whatever.
you
you
jump into the
do.
water, cause we're out of here. So I'm going. I'm parking the thing on the
All
shore.
right,
and
I
I'm-
finally, by the way, I finally got my paste for the other image. I had to copy the image again.
Cool.
'Cause maybe
There you go.
maybe the file I had was corrupted or whatever. Okay.
Oh. Cool.
I like that kite.
I'm gonna try and hide the thing with some just shrubbery and stuff.
Okay. Let's make a roll for hiding it. Stealth.
I can assist with that and help him. So,
Actually, you can make survival or stealth for that.
add a proficiency bonus +2, by the way, to your roll, Josh, if you roll for it.
So it's 13. So 15.
All right, it's you find a nice place to tuck it away, out of sight. Only a very dedicated searcher would find this, and nobody has any reason to do that, unless they're coming out here to dump another body.
Or to search for their loved one
Yeah.
that's been missing.
Whatever case, it seems like if whatever that happened to that person, let's try and not be like that.
Yeah, I don't want to end up like that.
I marked it.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna say specifically, like look specifically at Acretia when I say this. And I'm gonna say, back in my world, there were these things called witch trials, and people who were, let's just say they weren't a good time, and people who were suspected of dealing in not so great magics.
Wildly speaking, like
Staring
I'm
at Acretia
making like
is
arcane symbols in the air with my finger, casting prestidigitation to mark
Uh-
the corpse with the sign of
would get tied up
Patient.
and treated like that. Perhaps we avoid.
Oh,
doing
I just
anything-
had the strangest dream.
What?
Vash is getting up.
Okay.
Oh, where the hell am I? Did-
We're working on that.
Yeah.
A lot of things are going on. It's good to see you up, Vash.
Yeah. He's checking his guns. All right.
Missing a bullet.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's missing a bullet.
Yep.
He's down a bullet.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's over.
So anyway, maybe we try not to do anything out of the ordinary,
Okay.
like use
Oh, you're
magic.
talking to me.
I'm talking to the group, but I'm looking at you and talking mainly about you. Yes.
Well, you guys,
Aw.
while you guys
Are
are
you
doing
worried
that,
about
don't-
me?
we
It's like,
we need.
Yes.
don't stand out, you say. What about big guy over there? And Vash points at Brosius.
About
I
my
can
eyes,
handle
about
that.
James Bond.
Can I recall what type of like majority people look like when we were going past the town? Was it possible to see?
Okay, so what you saw among random people,
Yep.
you saw sort of like green-skinned, bald people. You saw
Okay.
some blue-skinned people with tails, and
Okay.
you saw humans, and maybe a few halflings, some shorter
Yeah.
people anyway.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say.
Do I see
even if-
children? Are there children here?
There was probably some children, or maybe they were halflings. Maybe there are no
Back then, yeah.
children.
So I'm gonna. So with Acacia's question, I'm gonna look at Brosius and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Every good businessman needs a bodyguard. And I'm gonna nudge Brosius in the, I don't know, ribs? Is that how tall I am compared to him? I don't.
It takes a little bit of a, he's probably like 7 feet tall, so it's fine. It's
I nudge him in the side with my elbow.
yeah. Ugh, I guess let's do it.
We have no time to
So
waste.
ahead of you, you've got this perimeter fence, and you're sort of parked. I believe you can go just inside of it, okay? Or you could go around it and walk in through the gate if you wanted. You see a group of people with torches running down to the fence and shouting at each other. And there's a horn that's blaring like from inside the city.
Seems
It
like
sounds
trouble.
like an alarm horn.
Yeah.
I'm looking for airships.
Well, this is trouble.
You see, let's make a perception check for you.
So hold on, before you do that, we're in like a slummy area, right? So there are probably a couple of like people around, yes? Like just like one or two?
To your right, there's a few like shabbier houses, and there are some people. None of them are looking at you, but there are some people there.
Do they seem to be reacting to this alarm at all?
Some of them are curious, and some of them are going about their business.
Oof, bad roll.
There's not a general panic because I think they don't know what's going on either.
Right, and you said a perception check?
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. I'm just using my
Well,
passive perception, 19.
Not a great roll.
All right, none of you have any sightings of any airships.
Okay. Not
Um,
that I can see of right here. Well,
I'm gonna look at the group and I'm gonna be like, we seem to be in some sort of slums or projects. I wonder Hang out here for a second. And I'm gonna nudge Brosius in the shoulder and sort of wave my hand to come with me.
All right.
And I'm gonna walk up to one of these people you said we saw.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me,
Arkrod,
my friend.
Jokna. He's going to get himself killed.
We should actually go after the light rather than just wait whittledowling, whatever the case is there. Oh,
This guy looks over. Hey, what are you for?
oh, you understand our language? Oh, okay.
Yeah, do I understand their language?
Yeah, he's let's see. Let's take a look. All right, he tries to communicate with you in some other language. After receiving no response immediately, he switches to Vinipa, and then he says, "Hey, what are you for?"
Okay, so I'm going to say in Vinipa that, we were just, traveling in this direction. We're not from the area, and we heard the alarm, and we're wondering what you could tell us, what was going on.
The guards, I think there's a fire somewhere. Not around here, though.
So
Um,
that's just a general, like, emergency alarm, nothing
Yeah.
big.
You see them guards? They're pulling extra men off of the boundary.
What boundary is he referring to?
Was my next
The
question.
south gate. The south gate here.
So, you guys here are, like,
I can hear.
guarded here? Like, are you kept from inside the city, or?
Oh no.
That sounds
The
creepy.
syndicate guards the city. You know,
Great
Syndicate.
right? The Hagendare Association.
Yeah.
You really aren't
How,
from around here, huh?
Nope, we're not. So, we would appreciate any just general info you could give us.
And I would
You-
appreciate some silver, my friend.
You found this creepiest dude possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at him, I'm gonna be like, how much info will 5 silver get me?
It'll earn you a yarn. What do you want to hear?
What do you know about the Hagendari Syndicate and, how people feel about them in general in the city?
Well, the day to day, right? They run most every operation in the town. They're one of the big 5 from Nidir, the syndicates, the Hagendare. They've basically taken over this town. And you know, guys like me, I'm from the slums of Nidir myself. You know, I came out here looking for some opportunity to earn some scratch. Hasn't been going all that well.
Yes, I can imagine that. It doesn't seem to necessarily be in the lap of luxury, I suppose.
No, but we make do.
Very
I come
glad.
up to James Bond. I tug on his cuff, and I say, "Daddy, are you done talking to the creepy man?"
I'm gonna look back at her and I'm gonna
Did you
glare.
say that in a language he can understand?
That's a good
Vinipa.
question. Do you know Vinipa?
Yeah, I guess
do
I
you
do
say
know.
He does.
Did you
Yeah.
use it? Yeah.
Okay, sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy's
Um,
like,
I'm gonna save you some silver, buddy.
I'm gonna look back at her and I'm gonna get this big mischievous grin on my face and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, let me introduce you to my daughter. This is Acretia. Say hello, Acretia.
And then like I just hide behind my plushie.
Okay. This guy's like, yeah. You gonna take? You bringing her here to go to school or something?
Where's Dragon?
As I said, I'm a traveler, and unfortunately, her mother, God rest her soul, passed away. Not that long ago. So I
We
had to
are-
take her on my, mercantile travels.
Oh, you're into business world, huh?
I am. And, I've
That's-
heard...
You looking for a
mixed
job with the
things.
syndicate? Is that what this is about?
Actually, I'm looking to, compete with the syndicate.
Good luck, friend.
That's the reaction I thought. I seem to be getting a lot of, but,
Anyway, I'm off to.
If
Can I-
before you go, one final question. If we were to go strolling into town there, would it cause any issues if me and my caravan here were to just walk in and sort of find an inn?
Not tonight.
Explore the town?
Not tonight, my friend. Not tonight. I'm headed down to the Silver Mist Hall, by the way. And I could use a few extra silver if you know what I'm saying.
What's the Silver Mist Hall?
It's a place of relaxation for people who've had a hard day.
Let's
see.
I pulled James's cuff again. Like,
I-
oh, I'm tired, Daddy. Like that sounds like a really nice place. Can we go there?
Nope. You cannot. We will see about going somewhere equally as fun later, though.
I don't know that.
Man.
I don't know you'll get the right kind of attention. That's
Yeah,
a place for
yeah,
grown-ups.
Hey, I appreciate your help, my newfound friend, and go enjoy yourself, and I'll give him another 5 silver
Okay.
and let him on his way.
All right.
I give him a scowl.
Can I? Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. And he says, "Well, if you ever need anything, you know where to find me. I'm Scormaz Grimtooth." All right.
You really
Reaper.
think about that one, huh? You really had to think about that one.
Scormaz Grimtooth.
Name is now canon.
Gormaz Total Creeper Grimtooth.
Yeah. All right, and he whistles as he walks down the street towards the Silver Mist Hall.
Cool. So I'm gonna walk back to the group and I'm gonna say, so, yeah, that Hagendari syndicate has this city very, firmly under its thumb, so old man there says we shouldn't have a problem just going into the city and, grabbing an inn or something, but, well, you all heard the alarm. Let's be careful, let's try to keep our heads down as much as possible. See what we can dig up on that light.
All right. So you're gonna head down the street into this town. Okay.
I mean, assuming everyone else is.
Right.
following
So
behind you.
on your right will be the docks again. There's a marketplace off by that. You can see there's a crowded streets. People are, selling fruit or buying fish or selling fish or selling random stuff in the doorways of taverns. You pass by at least 2 taverns.
Is there like street vendor foods?
Yeah, let me get some of this going.
All right.
I grab James's arm, like, ooh, can you buy
So
me-"
here's a street by the area you were just in as you're heading back toward the dock. The fucking street is also a broken file, so I had to find it again. Great.
Sounds like you're having fun.
Yeah, I don't know why some of these files are broken.
Like,
I tug on James's arm, like, can you buy me that? I'm like pointing at some like street
you
vendor.
really are gonna regret this, James. As I just forward to him. Anyway,
And turn around and be like, what am I gonna regret?
well, you'll see. You'll find out.
Alright, well, I'll assume it's not that important if you can't tell me, but
Daddy, stop talking.
So I'm gonna
You're
show
referring-
you. I'm gonna show you a.
I want. I'm hungry.
Risha doing this whole child act. I mean, I don't think you understand the power a single father, and I'll use air quotes,
I
can
don't
have.
Stand the
All
right, so
responsibility.
This is a daytime image of a tavern that you pass by. There's
I love the
Pete-
crab.
yeah.
There you go. Nice.
The giant crab on top.
That's really good. No, you're right. That
That's
is
amazing.
Okay. This place is crowded. There are people eating crab.
Oh, I want some.
You know,
of
there's
that
people being
crab.
served.
I'm gonna look to Acretia and be like, you can, when we're in a place, I don't care if you grab like alcohol and stuff, just cause you are old enough. Just you pick one. You either get to drink or you get to play the kid card. Not both.
I could just give him the sourpuss look.
I will not be responsible for giving alcohol to a minor, not one. Jail time doesn't look good on a public record.
Jocknall with Sim. With enough money, you could buy your way out.
Anyway, I have some work to go through. I'm trying to see. I'm looking for a local library. While you are all walking around.
All right, I got my image of the street. This is the street as you pass on the way to the tavern. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Place looks classy.
When we're walking past some guards,
Uh
because
huh.
I'm assuming they're kind of like just like walking around the streets and whatever.
Right, right.
How are we looking on the gear, like armor and weapons? Like, how heavy or how?
All
heavy,
right. Let's get a look at some guards.
Like, are these guys like armed to the teeth, like, don't fuck with us type ordeal, or are these like basic low-level RPG? Oh, so they're scary looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like tread lightly, madam.
Yeah.
Type.
Oh,
Got it.
yeah. Those are pretty. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah. And you, Miko, I'm curious. How is I wonder, does Acretia have enough knowledge to recognize a don't fuck with me person?
Chris is very intelligent, actually.
I know she is.
So
Yeah, I'm aware. I can't. I haven't fully grasped how far she's willing to go for the troll yet.
Vash is like, oh, I'm not feeling so good, guys. I'm gonna stay at this tavern and
You
maybe
do
I'll-
that, buddy.
Yeah.
Feel better.
All right,
We'll
so
get
he-
on with it.
He stumbles over to the tavern and sits down and has himself a meal and disappears from the session. Okay.
I love how you specify he disappeared for the session, so no one is like, "Hey,
He
let's
just-
go get bashed," and then you have to
he
deal
just-
with that.
Yeah,
He just drinks himself into better health.
Yep.
exactly.
I'm gonna.
As a psychologist, I cannot condone that behavior, but
Yeah. Okay, so
alcohol is not the answer.
My first.
you'd like to find a library.
Yep.
Okay, so the place is a big enough town
Mhm.
that wandering around is not going to be in any kind of efficient way to find anything.
Mhm.
Okay. You could approach somebody and ask for directions.
I could do that right there. I'm approach right
Did
there.
I get my
Nah,
street
but
food?
I would.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, so street food.
Oh yeah. What snack am I buying at Crucial?
Here's a street vendor.
Oh man.
What's this one selling?
It points to a few fruits that it's got. And then it blinks and looks at you.
What the hell am I looking at?
Well, it's a frog, man. Just
I'm
chilling.
gonna say pick a fruit, I guess, and I'm gonna look at Acretia with a weird look. From the sounds of it, she's looking at me with the same weird look.
Well,
Yeah.
they're doing-
What are we looking at?
It says, "Oh Juan."
Does it hold up like a finger? Did I get that right? Is it saying one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You recognize the language very, 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 very. You can tell it's the same one that it's actually the same two words that you heard when you were entering the temple on the island before it switched into Vanipa.
Gotcha.
Oh, is it hello or welcome?
Sorry.
Ding, ding, ding! You got it. It's
Must be
welcome.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh Juan.
Good thing you got that feat.
I'm gonna say the same thing, but in Vanipa, to see if they.
They switch. Okay, and they do switch. How may I help you?
How much for one of your lovely fruits?
One silver, one fruit. Fresh from the field.
I'm gonna. So I assume I'm in the town with since
Like
uh
Melon, lemon,
Ansev,
orange.
right. So I'm assuming Ansev kind of went off on his
Yep.
own.
Yeah,
Where did Kaji go? Because I assume Acretia and Brosius are.
this is
thinking
a good
that's
question. Kaji,
Korea.
how have you been following or not following the people?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
You
I
could go
haven't
off on
left-
your own too, or go with Ansev,
Yeah.
or go with us.
Nah, I guess I'll guard on Sev for now. I don't
Okay,
know
so you
if
follow
Sev-
along Ansev.
Okay.
Yep.
I think this is a
God.
reasonable like party split to explore the town. So I'll say I'll look at the other two with me and I'll be like, go ahead and grab one of a fruit you want, guys. And I'll hand the frog 3 silver.
All right.
Say we'll take 3.
It's my honor to be of service. Root.
I am just gonna grab. Is there a mango there?
Yes, there's a mango there.
I'm grabbing a mango.
What did I get?
All right. You get an orange or a lemon.
Citrus.
I'm gonna get an orange, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
You go to grab an orange, but you get something smaller.
Actually,
it
you know
turns
what?
out to be a
I
clementine.
do grab the lemon. Grab the
Okay, and then Brosius gets the
Of course you
orange. All right. Thank you for your patronage,
I'm
I
gonna
am
look to the other two.
Elia and
A pleasure to meet you, Elia. The name's James Bond.
James Bond. It's a strange name. I don't think I've heard any names like that before.
Oof.
Well, I'm not from around here, so I look forward to seeing you at another point while I'm in town.
Bye now.
And then I'm gonna look to the other two and I'm gonna be like, as far as anyone else is concerned, we're tourists. But let's try to, maybe slyly dig up as much information as we can. Yeah?
Hi. All right. So let's cut over to Ansev and Kaji.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So the two of you. Well, okay. So Ansev wants to find the library, and in
Yep.
order to do so,
Yep.
you need to find somebody to approach.
Yep. So basically, I approached like one. Is there any like townspeople like speaking sort of like one of those things that are shouting things about news or something out loud anywhere?
Okay.
Town crier.
Town
Crier.
crier.
Yeah.
Yes, town crier. Yep.
Miko beat me to it, yeah.
All right. You hear. Well, you do hear some shouting. Okay.
Gotcha.
And what's going on here is that there's a patrol of guards, like 7 or 8 guards, trying to gain control over the villagers who are being blocked from access to the upper city. You hear somebody in Vanipa in the crowd saying, and I'll give you a picture of a Vanipa here.
Of the person saying?
Yes. Okay. They're like, there's a curfew. We're all being forced back into our homes. What's going on?
Shoot.
The horn's still going, and you see in the distance guard patrols with torches running around, and they are trying to clear the streets.
Seems like we don't have really much of a choice right now. We get in tavern, we look suspicious on the roads.
Is that curfew just for the upper city, it looks like? I wasn't clear on that. I know I'm not there, but for the description, I as a player was not clear on if that was...
The upper city might be their priority, but they are clearing the lower city now.
Okay.
I haven't seen this right here. I'm like, we don't have much time. We need to find the answer what happened there. And it's going by. I look at Kaji and be like, and actually say to him, let me see what I can do right here. And I try to pull one of the people or try to grab one of the people right there quickly. And try to speak in Vanipa.
Sure. So the same guy can talk to you.
Okay, fair enough. So I pulled him, and then I basically say to him, like, that shine of light, you saw it, correct?
No. What are you talking about?
Inside, check that
Interesting.
shit.
Insane. Okay, fair enough. I'll do it too. With my student.
What they're going on about those guys is that there's been a fire in the upper city. They think that, of course, that it was someone
Tell
from
me your
down here that
secrets.
did it. They're gonna hunt. They're gonna hunt from. I tell you. We better get off the streets.
Shoot. Okay.
So, Insight 23 on the, he didn't see it. Does he actually, like, he really didn't see it?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So we are seeing things that only we can see. Yes.
Ooh.
That's why I was like, huh, interesting.
The
yeah.
plot thickens.
Oh, fair enough. I guess the fire must have caused this drastic situation. All right. Then it would a time frame, and then I basically have to be like, guess we'll have to retreat back and just let the party know that we need to figure out, either we go into the tavern and come to a plan, because if we are out on these streets when these guards do so, we'll be in big trouble.
Yeah. All right. And he hurries off. He's like,
Yep.
I've got to get home. So, yeah.
I have no time to look at the library right now. I'll go and try to go back as fast as I can to the party to try to bring the situation to light.
I would say we probably didn't get far in that
Yep.
time, so it's easy to find us.
So I come up to them. We have a situation in hand. It seems like it's much more. Couple things. First of all, it seems like we have a situation where the curfew is going to go and hit not only the upper district but the lower district, and that basically the guards are going to basically hunt somebody here to see if, quote unquote, they were part of that situation, a fire that happened above. And looking at us here, looking at each and other of us, we could be maybe one of the victims. Possibility.
Right. We stand out
So we
enough
really-
that we don't want to get questioned.
We really gotta lay low, and there's a curfew.
There's
We
this
should
big
find out.
tavern over there.
Yeah, I believe we should head way there, not get on the street, and figure out a plan. Maybe in the nighttime or something. We can try to do
Well,
something.
A tavern sounds great and all, but shouldn't we find an inn? That one we passed didn't look like it had any sort of bedrooms. Shouldn't we find an inn, get a more private location to discuss a plan
Either
than an outdoor tavern?
Well, it depends. Do we want more
Right.
people to confuse them, or an inn to reduce our, if they get into the inn, there's a few more people they have to interrogate.
I would say if we're just tourists who heard about the curfew and got a room, the only story we need.
Dick,
If we get interrogated.
Tasha, Uber, why not both?
How do you
Do you
mean?
think- Yeah.
There are
Explain.
tavern inns.
Okay.
Like
Right,
there are inns that have
I-
taverns underneath.
Well,
them.
right, but the conversation we were having was specifically that tavern over there was mentioned, the one that was outdoor, like a beachside tavern.
Right.
There's still people around.
There's a big crowd of people, but they're sort of being pushed away from the,
Yep.
the area where the guards are sort of gathering.
Time is
It's probably like 11:30.
PM.
At night?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
we
so
are
it's
really
late.
late.
So us finding an inn over like a place with an inn wouldn't be the worst. Like
Right.
any so. Yeah, okay. Let's I'm gonna cuz we're probably not far. I'm gonna go back and ask Elia if I'm sorry for bothering you again. I know we just left. You wouldn't be happen to send us to the nearest place to stay, would you? Me and my compatriots here.
Y- let me think. Well, there's a hostel down that alleyway there.
How shady is the alleyway she points to looking?
I'm already like heading that way.
Let me get
I'm
a good
gonna
picture
grab
here.
I'm
Los
gonna grab
Shenros.
gonna grab
Oh,
Akrisha
God.
by her hood and be like, no.
Los Shen Voss, find your courage.
I don't.
I guess that's not too bad. It just looks like a.
Let's get them to move on.
All right,
I'm just
come
going
on,
to the alleyway.
All
let's
right.
go.
I lead the charge.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Okay.
pull on Acacia's hood from her onesie and be like, nope, mm-mm.
You know how. Oh,
Yeah, so, alright, we walk into the tavern, I guess, is our big...
All right,
Ragtag
here I got
group.
this place. Let me give the image of it here.
Oh no.
This is where you're gonna stay.
Oh, that's not bad. Is there someone at, like, the front desk, or...
Yeah, we'll say it's this lady with the red robe here.
okay.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say in Vinipa, like, excuse me, I'd like to rent a room, if you have one big enough for my friends, or two, if we need to split up.
I'm afraid this is not a registered inn.
Oh my god.
This is a holy place,
Oh,
but we could grant you sanctuary for a small price.
I see. I'm assuming because this is a holy place that some individuals may not be happy to find out about such. Yes?
It is a donation to our temple that you would be making, sir. There's nothing wrong with this, according to the law.
Don't worry. There's never been anything wrong with it. I understand.
And she holds forth an urn and says, please donate, and we will see if we can find a place for you.
I placed
yeah,
the
I'll
lemon
throw
in the urn.
Okay, what did you put in it?
The
the
lemon.
lemon.
The lemon.
oh my god.
I'm gonna see this and I'm gonna be like, apologies for that, and I'm gonna put
Yeah, it's it.
I don't know, 10 silver in, I guess. Still haven't quite
Alright.
figured out the exact monetization and value of
Okay,
You
this
just put
seems
10
to
lemons in there.
seems to satisfy her, and she says, "After me, if you please."
I retrieve my lemon.
No, you can't retrieve the lemon. You have to do a sleight of hand to get the lemon
Oh,
back.
Oh,
No,
Did
no,
he
no.
accept my lemon?
I see her kind of regretting the lemon decision, and I still have like half a mango, and I hand it to her.
Okay.
Maybe she wants
You
the
can
lemon,
have this
though.
half a mango. Well,
All
she's
right.
gonna have to deal with half a mango. If she wanted the lemon, she shouldn't have given it up.
All right,
thought it was
so
the right
she
thing to
takes
do.
you to like, she takes you to a room on the 3rd floor with the mattress on the floor and a faint smell to it. It says, "Here you may stay for tonight. You have been granted sanctuary
Mr.
in
Steve,
the name of in the name of the great darkness which will consume us all." And she walks away.
I'm gonna just go bug-eyed, and I'm gonna look to the group, and I'm gonna be like,
do I see any
We're leaving
iconography
here.
as
first thing in the
we-
morning, yeah? I'm gonna look to the group, and I'm gonna be like, we're leaving first thing in the morning, yeah?
do I
am
see any
not putting
iconography,
my hand
effigies?
Uh,
Yeah, there are any occult symbols? We got fucking
Yes,
Is
in
there any
fact.
symbolism here?
yeah, darn it. You really-
Is there a
No.
pentagram on the ceiling? Just above the mattress? Like
There,
almost perfect.
What do you?
there are runes marking the walls in various places. They
does-
seem almost familiar to you, but it's like it's a different dialect of a language that you already know.
Gotcha. This is actually a golden opportunity. I asked, like, what is this great darkness that you are comprising of or bringing up? What is it foretelling?
Do you wish to hear of our faith?
Well, I would, I guess.
Come to our devotions at midnight.
Oh,
It's
God.
very soon.
I pull James Bond's sleeve again. I love bedtime stories.
I'm gonna be like, okay, as soon as she leaves,
Follow
you
me up
drop.
the stairs to the roof when you are ready to accept the
Uh,
truth of
I'm
our
gonna.
world.
Does she leave and wait for us to decide, or?
She's gonna head upstairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
the
I was
roof.
like, she's not just standing there waiting for us. Ominously, is she? Like, okay.
Mhm.
I'm
No.
gonna look and I'm gonna be like, that. Onsev, I know you like to learn. That seems shady as shit.
Hmm.
If you decide to go to learn about this thing, Jesus Christ, just please take like take Akrisha and Taji or Brosius here with you to make sure you don't, get sacrificed to some devil or something, because this is
Oh.
not.
I'm
I
already
wasn't-
trying.
I wasn't gonna go alone for sure. I'm not that dumb right there. But knowing the answer to this might help us maybe face whatever this doom world might be getting told about.
And I trust your process, just like I hope you trust mine.
Mhm.
Just be careful, because I am not going up there.
Fair enough.
I'll whoever
look at-
stays behind here
It's
with
all-
me will
It's
work
all
out
right.
a plan.
I'll join you.
Okay. Yeah, I look and smile. And I'm like,
Okay.
Yep. Does
What does
Bruce
Brosius decide to do? Brosius has free will.
Brosius is going to. Let me go get him.
fear the unknown? I'm just kidding.
So
Brosius is like,
he can either
look,
be here.
I'm gonna watch our back and just make sure nothing's going on in this place. You guys go up there.
Fair enough. Well, Yukaji.
So the two options is to go with you or not.
Yep. Either
guess
figure
so.
out if there's bad juju or
Whoever
not.
stays, go there up there, observe the bad juju, figure that out, or stay down here and start planning our plan of action to get to the upper city.
I guess I'll go with bad juju.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
Time to keep
All right.
this bad
So
juju.
you get to the
Wait a
roof
minute.
and you
Hold
see.
on. Hold on.
Yep.
Does that mean it's just me and Brosius making a plan?
Yes.
Yeah,
On
you
a
and
dirty-
you and
on a
Brosius are
dirty
staying
mattress.
on a dirty mattress.
All right. I guess I have. Right. Got it. So I have
know,
to
you-
have brain cells for both of us. Good to know.
Do you have
Cool.
divine sense, by the way? Oh, I shouldn't meta game. Sorry. I was like,
Vulcan Voss. Enjoy yourselves.
I mean, if I decide to activate it, yeah, I do.
As I'm on way out the door, if they don't do anything, I wouldn't do.
I need some more people who are on the roof with you here.
oh my god, look at this crew.
I'm gonna as they leave, just before they shut the door, I'm gonna look to Brosius and I'm gonna be like, "You're creeped out as fuck too, right? Make sure I'm not the only one here."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where I
okay,
come
cool.
from,
Glad we're
anybody
glad we're on the
started
same
talking
page.
like that, they'd be shot before the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad we're on the same page that is.
You're really full
Yeah.
simpatico right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're bonding over like, nope, creepy
Over
cult
the-
shit,
Yeah.
not a thing, not a thing. Don't fuck with that shit.
Yep. And Oddstuff is going in seeking answers.
Which
get
is a
what
very
Alright.
odd thing to do.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, we have a phrase where I come from, Brosius. And I'm guessing Onsev's never heard it. Curiosity killed the cat.
No, I think it was bonfire. Sorry.
Shut up.
Alright.
Nico.
Let's just do the cult.
All right. So as you go to the roof,
Legion.
Legion! Legion!
One of us.
In
one
the tree.
of
Part
us.
of the tree.
she knocks on the door to the roof, and it's opened. And it's like, Sister Ilga, you are bringing guests. Yes, they want to know the truth of this world. Very well, very well. Good, good, good. Come in.
Give
Come up.
give us a picture
All
of
right.
these.
So on the, we have the 3 pictures of these different
Right.
people here. Okay.
I love this.
Oh, did you send them
No.
already? I
Yeah.
thought they were the same.
No.
Got it.
So the top of these is the same one who was at the door of the tavern. Okay.
Okay.
And then we have this
We're on
guy.
the-
He looks like he's, businessman by day, by night he's joined the cult. And this horned lady who's pretty intense.
I use detect supernaturals.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Nice.
How does that work? Let's see.
It's detect evil and good,
Okay.
but I lamest spell name in existence.
True.
It's basically anybody. Let's see here. Picks up. Well, it's really up to you, but this is aberration, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
All right, you are getting a fiend vibe off the third lady.
Ooh.
And any places or objects that are magically consecrated or desecrated.
I suppose this is consecrated, right? That's the right term for this, I think.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Consecrated.
Yeah.
So they've all got their robes on, and they're like, gaze upon the sky. What do you see?
Do we have a sky picture?
We're gonna get an old sky picture for this. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And this is where their onset becomes chaotic evil. Congratulations, guys. Contrast today. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So.
Mhm.
As you can see, to the right is the silver path, and to the left, the void. This is the age of 3 stars.
These stars. Alright. And what are these? What is the age of the 3 stars conspire?
This world is doomed. Like all other worlds, every star will go out, and then there will be a battle. Will our souls be taken by the void, or will they ascend along the silver path? The only way to know is to read the Doom Scroll. Then you will see the truth.
What? The Doom Scroll?
Yes.
What is that? Is it?
Our leader, who dwells in Nidir, possesses this artifact. It contains all of the prophecies of this world, all of the history before it is written.
Oh man.
There
I'm
is
so-
not more to say. Soon the next star will burn out. The light of this world will fade.
I'd like to implement one of my knowledges.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Go for it.
What do I know of this? Knowing what I know.
Okay, so what knowledge are we thinking of here?
The one that starts with an S and ends with an Id gene.
All right, yes. So this lore, it's unfamiliar to you.
Does it sound like a story I have heard before?
You know that there are multiple worlds that where some of which may be consumed by powers of great and terrible darkness, but you really can't verify anything about the authenticity of this in any particular sense. It's kind of like legend more than anything else.
Does your legend sound legit, based on my knowledge?
Sure.
So it doesn't come off like total horseshit.
Right.
Good.
And then I basically asked, like, when do you believe this battle will happen? He says it's soon, but is there any precise fortune or telling of when this is supposed to happen?
Only Ladad Ha knows the true day and hour. Every year, another section of the Doom Scroll is read. It's a great... And she tilts her head a little bit. It's a great event. A commemoration of what was and what will pass.
So this has happened before. Here.
Oh yes. We are in the age of the third star.
I ask Luke. Luke.
In the days of the grandfathers, there were 5 stars.
See, okay.
I pull out a music box.
It looks strangely on Acretia on this. Like, what?
Luke,
Yes.
my intent here is to ask for a memory of the last time this happened.
All right. So we're
What?
gonna use
Hallucinatory terrain.
That's what
version.
we're doing. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my!
This is brilliant.
God.
All right. So
Oh my god!
Are you gonna make us
Take
walk?
your time. Take your time, Luke. Oh my god.
right.
Did you do like a noble phantasm from like Fate or like?
Kind
Yes, this is basically
So like, all right. So
what's
you
happening.
all, first of all, let's like position where you are in reality. So you're all on top of the roof of
Yep.
this like slum temple that's like sort of a sort of an inn. Okay.
Yeah.
Hostel, really.
Yeah.
Okay. And now,
I open the music box.
right.
I turn. Yeah. Like, what's going?
Oh, let's get a really good art. I've got some art that's quite good.
Holy
That's
crap.
like
And I-
that's for other places that are far away that you won't go for a long time. So this will be useful. All right.
Oh my god.
I say, tell me a story.
Oh my. Holy crap.
Here we go.
Well, this is a moment.
Imarda, goddess of stories, remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what I say.
You hear the voice of Imarda. We were traveling north after the collapse, my father and I. There was nothing left for us in Khazar. And as we passed through the valley leading to Emerine, I gazed into the sky, and I saw a brilliant flash of light. And then, when it had passed, and it lit up the whole valley with a brilliant light, and when it had passed, that the star in the heavens was gone, and there were only 4 that remained. Everyone saw that, and heard that, and felt like you were in this place. And I hope none of you went really for a walk, because then you'd fall off the roof. And then it fades away back to the roof.
What was just that? I look.
It is a sign. The
There's your
glory
sign.
of our
I'm moving
purpose.
Well played, Miko. You just made their emphasis on Doom World much more.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't realize you had something like that up your sleeves, Akrisha.
And it disappears back up my sleeve
All right.
into the onesie.
I'm just checking. This is like both. James is completely oblivious to all of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
So
this is gonna make a hell of a story.
you and Brosius are chilling downstairs, and he's like, he's got his hammer, and he's like, all right, I don't see any sign of an ambush, but you never can tell these
they
kind
look-
of people.
Did they look out the window?
Is there a window?
Yeah,
there a window?
there is a window.
It might be visible because it's like 300-foot radius or something ridiculous.
Okay, so if they go out on the window, they can kind of there's a balcony out there, and you go out on the balcony and you can see this vision. So what you see first is a bright light that sort of flashes through the window. Okay, and I guess Brosius will step out onto the balcony after that.
I'm
God.
gonna say that James actually wouldn't step out on the balcony.
Okay, and he's like, "What is this purple mountain? What the fuck?" And he kind of stumbles, and let's make a roll for him. This is a balance check.
Oh my
Get it,
god.
dude.
Wait, you're not going to use this as a means of him drunk and falling off the balcony and dying, are you?
This is how he goes.
Yeah. Oh no.
All right.
How we get the town guard on our ass.
He stumbles and catches himself, and then he kind of slides back and pulls himself back through the door.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna be like, are you all right, buddy?
I'm seeing shit. These cultists are doing it. We gotta get armed. We gotta get ready. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my.
I'm gonna walk out and see what's got him so panicked.
All right,
You see Onsev calm.
So you see the same thing,
Yep.
this purple mountain, and after a moment of you standing there and looking at it, it fades away back to the normal view of the alleyway and the city. But you did see it for a few moments.
And then you see Onsev looking at Krisha, and he basically saying that, I guess the statement, saying that is something, Krisha, as she put it away.
I mean, how would I see that? I'm on a balcony.
Oh, I don't
No,
think
no,
they're
no.
located with us yet.
No, he's not talking to you, I
Not
guess.
to you.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
To
yeah.
to Krisha herself.
And I look at him like straight face, like, what are you talking about?
He just shakes his head, smiles, and looks forward.
I'm gonna, since Brosius is having a full-on panic attack, I'm gonna go over to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, Luke, I would like to, because of that, remember that friend I was telling you about, and how I know, like, the mysticism stuff because of him and whatever?
Yes.
I feel like because of my dude essentially being like a super shut in, like definitely just sit at home with a TV dinner type dude, he actually might have had like social anxiety in large crowds. Rarely, but it did happen. So I would like to argue that I know like pressure points and shit to help him calm down. And I'm gonna try and use those.
Okay. He's not going to resist, so you just have to make your, I guess, you can
Yeah,
do
what
this
would
as a medicine or an arcana check. Okay.
medicine
Based on the
or
way you described it to me. Yeah.
medicine or arcana? Arcana then, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. 15.
All right. You do, perhaps a little surprisingly, calm him down.
Nice.
Wow, he told me that worked. I didn't expect it to actually work. Oh, maybe I should start wearing like those crystals and shit.
I look at Sister Elga, whoever the one who was told right there, by the way, on my part, and I say, if the true answer lies at the city of Nidir, then I would like to know how can we meet this Daha?
You wish. She's gonna, I guess, insight check you.
Okay, fair enough. I have nothing to hide, no intentions.
All right. She says, "Yes, yes, of course. I'll give you an invitation myself. Hold on.
Be sure to mention that we have brought your sign.
Yes, yes." And she, sort of goes down the stairs two at a time, and is out of sight.
Okay.
The man then asks you, "What brought you to us this evening?"
I guess you could say it's what you guys call fate, right?
Yes, yes.
I was gonna say the same thing. The Masters of Fate.
And here we are.
I did not dream of your coming. It seems strange.
You could say that maybe we
You
are
dream-
the... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you dream of everyone's coming? But thought.
Mako.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She says it anyways.
Brian took that, would have taken that tone with me. I would have said, "What, mom?
He says, I am
You
strongly.
can't control me."
I have a strong connection to the dream.
The dream.
Knowledge? Knowledge this? Can I knowledge this?
Knowledge.
You know about dreams and dream traveling, that it is a thing.
Ooh, nice.
Man. That bubble with the extra shit in it.
Yeah.
Not that one white lady with dreads and a sapphire around her neck gave him. Started preaching about tarot. Sorry.
All right, Sister Ilga passes your room, and seeing Brosius sitting on the floor and you sort of standing over him, she looks in.
Wait, she just barged right in there?
Coming in.
There's no door, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
There's just like, a transparent curtain basically, and she just says, "Is he all right?"
I'm gonna look at him and say, yeah, it's just, a little bit of stress is getting to us. We've traveled a long way. He was having a little bit of a panic attack, so I, used an old, trick for an old friend taught me to help him calm down. That's all.
I whisper
Okay.
in Bro.
You
Brosius's ear.
banished his fear.
I wouldn't say that. I'm sure his fear is still there. I helped him to
Ascend to a
I guess
higher plane of
minimize it for the
existence.
moment.
There is nothing to fear. The world will be over when it's over. And she just goes on down the stairs.
I'm gonna look at Brosius and I'm gonna be like, we're just gonna keep ignoring her, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
just relax, buddy, and I'm gonna like rub his back. In a circle or some shit.
Okay. And a few minutes later, she comes back up the stairs, and she's got a sealed letter, and
I'll grab it, I guess, if it's.
what's a good choice here? She's got the sealed letter, and okay, and then she just says, "You will be welcome to stay in the temple at any time you wish, for as long as we're here."
Once I'm
And then
not.
hands you the letter. I guess this is going to Acretia. Okay.
Oh.
Because it was with the box, you know.
I put it
gotcha,
in the music
gotcha.
box.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. And
What should I call that thing?
now they say we are going to retire to the shrine in the basement now, and complete our ceremonies. If you would wish, you are welcome to join us.
I'm totally joining that.
Okay. It's a letter to
Of introduction.
yeah, it's like a letter to the Doom cult leader.
Okay.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah. I'll write the name down.
Okay. Is she going down there? You're going down there, Miko?
Oh yeah.
So who's going to the basement?
Oh,
You're all
Before
invited.
I leave, I whisper something into Brosius's.
Oh, you pass Brosius on the way down the stairs. You pass Brosius and you pass James Bond. And you could stop in there if you want and not go to the basement and not continue the ritual. Or you could go all the way to the basement. So it's all up to you guys.
Semakra Rokran. Seems like we're already in it now.
Okay.
I texted you, Luke, in Discord.
Isn't
Do you guys stop in
Who
at
did
all?
who did you say that to?
Those guys as we're walking by.
Brosius.
I'm gonna s- all right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say as I see that, I'm gonna say, hey, before you guys go wherever you're going to do your creepy cult shit, you didn't happen to see a big purple mountain, did you?
And I'm gonna point to Acretia.
I point at Krisha? Purple voice.
I either like a what are you looking at me for? Look. The big smile on my face.
Look at Brosius and say, see, it was just a Cretia. No
Right.
need to worry.
Yeah.
Well, let's
You tell
stick
me-
together this time, I think.
And then Ansa's like, nah, but she did explain to us that the world was doomed before. And that,
Well, she seems to be a very cynical person, and I'm not a fan.
we saw the world before destroyed by Akrisha's storytelling. Or whatever.
I destroyed
sorry.
this world with my story.
What?
It was a good synopsis. I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, Grisha, if you destroy the world, yeah, you're grounded.
One story at a time.
All right. So you all follow them down into the basement.
I guess so. I just look at I look at what do you call it, James, and I'm like, and James, just a heads up, we're going down to a dark shrine. Your daughter is gonna, explore it. I would just FYI as it go down.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be like, fuck all of this. And then I'm gonna stand up and like, come on, Brosius.
All right, so you all go down there, and they complete some sort of religious ceremony with where they're talking about doom and reciting prophecies that have occurred in the past. Okay.
Literally, Brosius and James are just in a corner standing like fucking losers at prom
All right.
with no
You
dates.
you see
no.
around their shrine a black light.
Okay.
A black light?
Yeah, it's a
Tell me
black
how
light.
many-
It's a black light, and
Yeah, tell me how many stains are on the walls.
Does
Yeah,
it
how
look
many
like a Jackson Pollock painting?
black-
Oh god.
10 stains.
Oh, god.
Okay, and
Man,
you
so
feel
people went
you
kinda
feel
crazy,
some
huh?
sort of a power emanating from it.
Wait, from the stains?
No, from the shrine.
Nine, so.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm shutting up now.
All right,
That's awesome.
and you feel a wave of energy pass through you from it, and you realize that you can accept or reject this power.
God.
Okay.
In
Is this all of us?
Yeah, this is everyone in the room, which is everyone, I believe. Now,
Can I use divine sense on this power, I guess?
You divine sense everything around you.
okay, yeah, you can. This is all source power, but it is tainted. You can accept it or reject it.
Knowing that it is tainted, I'm gonna reject it.
Okay.
And I'm definitely gonna look at Brosius and be like, this power doesn't feel right to me. And
Honestly,
he
would
can
reject
do
it.
whatever he wants with that.
He's not done enough. Either way.
All right. Brosius is gonna make a wisdom save.
Oh god.
All right, he's gonna reject it.
My man. If I
The
You
plus
see the
one,
darkness
like-
around Acretia like intensify.
Okay.
I hold out. I do not accept that power.
All right.
What about Kaji? How's Kaji feeling? This.
Why would I ever accept it?
Good.
I don't
Okay.
know. Kaji's honestly the most mysterious person in the group right now. So,
This, why would you? And okay. So I have a feeling it's only Acretia taking it. Am I right?
My eyes like glow azure blue flames.
All right.
that sounds right.
And-
Yes.
The ground
Okay.
trembles.
You're gonna
around me.
become like the fucking progenitor of this
BBBG.
cult.
All right. You're getting a point of all source power, and you're gonna get something else later too.
Sweet.
Is this like a cursed all source? So you get the all source, but you get something negative too? It's just like you got a cursed item or something?
Or maybe he's just embracing the cult's power. Just
Could be. And maybe if it's like if it has the same, similar being of a cursed magic item, that means it can be cleansed
yeah,
at a
but-
church or something, and you can just be regular all source. There's a negative.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's kinda weird.
See, I am smart. Never doubt me. I am big wrinkle brain.
I bust out my
Indeed.
grimoire.
Okay. Do you have an image for that you want to use?
I do.
Okay, Black Clover, whatever you say.
I do. Where is it? Hang on a second. god, I got too many images in here.
You know, I
Right.
hate that. I hate that pose that you have a creation in that most recent one you sent, Miko. Because all I can hear when she's got like the things there is the Nico Nico knee.
All right, that is a pretty sick grimoire there.
That is
Jeez
pretty
Louise.
sick. And that looks like something I'd want in Age of Wonders 4.
And
That's
uh,
like T5 Shadow.
I
Yeah. Pretty sick.
I try to compress this darkness around me into the grimoire.
Whoa.
Okay, the energy cannot be accepted by the grimoire.
Are they? Oh,
But it
This
can
is some
be accepted
shit.
by you.
I accept it,
All
and then I
right.
start writing whatever comes to mind.
No.
Okay.
This grimoire just turns out to be like a thought journal from her therapist. It's not
Yeah.
even it's just like my daddy says I should write things in a book to
Jeez
make me feel
Louise.
better.
All right. So after the ceremony, they say now it is time to retire. If you wish, we will have breakfast. We will serve breakfast tomorrow. And they just all walk off.
Okay, goodbye.
Interesting. Either way.
Interesting's a word, yeah.
Well, from what I learned,
I'm definitely like shaking in my knees a little bit.
Well,
what-
Shavash. I can't wait for their breakfast.
I'm
I
gonna go
look-
to bed and have nightmares now.
well, you're gonna get more nightmares because what I'm about to say is that basically there will be apparently a telling tale of a battle that will be ensuing in the future, and it will basically be where that's the end of the world at that moment right there.
Oh, how nice! Just to clarify here, when we say end of the world, are we talking like, like a
Yeah.
couple hundred years from now? Like I don't have to worry about this, or is this like tomorrow?
Question, DM. Weren't we
Yes.
told our purpose here was to save a doomed planet?
That's correct. You were told
Correct.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna look at James and go, Jokno Resim. You were told this was a doomed planet.
That's
Did
right.
you
Yeah,
not
but
expect
it's
to
like-
fight the doom within your lifetime?
I did. I just listen. This is a lot cooler in my world, in like fantasy novels and video games. And this shit doesn't happen. It's not what I expected. It's fine. I just need to sleep and think on it. Good night, and I'm just gonna
All
walk
right.
out
Either way,
and ignore
we
it.
have. Yeah, I look at it.
As you're
I look at
walking
everybody else.
away, ni morgaki u sraka.
Translation.
Never fear the unknown.
All right.
I look at it like either way, we have our answer how this doom world is going to come to an end, and is that the place that's at the end idea?
All right. I'm gonna shoot you guys texts of your dreams tonight that you have while you're sleeping in this place.
So let me put notes here. Prophecies. Silver path and the void path.
Interesting.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
So we have like an
Right.
hour left.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After all of the shit I've done today, and how much my body is aching from everything, I'm running on fumes right now.
It should be okay because there's not likely to be a fight, and if there is, I'll probably just end the session. So
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I can still like, I
We're
can
in
still
safety mode.
like, I
Yeah.
can still hang out and stuff, and I can still like, I can't focus anymore, and like my eyes from staring at my computer are actually literally starting to burn and shit.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
I'm gonna call it.
okay.
You
All right.
guys
You'll
have
just
a good night.
yeah.
Good,
You can. We'll talk. I'll talk to you later after the session sometime. Okay.
yeah, if not
Yep.
tonight, tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay.
Okay. So, the rest of you wake up. Apparently, James Bond is,
Sleeping in.
sleeping in,
Man.
and Brosius is going to hang out with him.
Turning.
Okay, and
I
the
rub
rest
the
of you
sleepies
get
from
some
my eyes.
crackers for breakfast. Crackers and water, because that's what the cult serves. Because-
Toshrak Ush.
I asked
What is
Brosius if he's
this?
got that displacer bleach.
And
I
she-
look with like.
the guy says, "Why bother cooking anything nice when the world's going to end?"
I suspect as much from what they.
I'm gonna
they
actually
are,
have
like,
an eye twitch looking at him.
Yeah.
Dogra Jor, regardless of world end, you still enjoy the now.
Where's that displacer
Hey,
bleach?
hey,
Plank.
Akrisha, can you make this at least smell or taste better than crackers?
I'm gonna reach into my bag and start taking out some fish I still have.
All right.
Tasting
Make it
good
that-
cost extra.
And they say, "Well, please yourself,"
Give me
Um,
5 silver to make it taste better.
I make it taste like butter pecan pie.
Oh, there we
Alright.
go. Much better.
Dang, butter
So you
pecan
realize
pie
that the woman with the
crackers.
horns literally never said a word. Just so you know.
She was a fiend factor.
Yeah. All right. So you are, they're like, all right, the door's there. We're gonna,
Do you know anything about supposedly a amber tower somewhere? By chance, I used to say it out loud to them.
I have not heard of such a thing. You might ask one versed in more lore than I.
Fair enough. I don't know. I just had something weird happen to me. That's all. Thanks.
Okay. And you go out into the street.
Does it seem much calmer now? Like everybody's.
Yeah, order has been restored. While the guard presence is a little bit heavy, perhaps, people are free to walk around.
Fair enough.
Okay. And
By the
let's
way,
see.
Luke, can I go ahead? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ansev, you've learned Nigerian language now.
Okay. That was my intention at the library to go and meet somebody there who can teach me.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
You've spent enough time in the city hearing people talk.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
And then I guess I was asking if I could still keep reading those scrolls, basically from those divine scrolls from what we got from the tower, from the Sunstone Tower Spire.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can keep reading those.
Yeah.
Did I
so
have
very-
enough exposure to Nidir to make an attempt?
So 5 days have passed.
Yeah, we'll allow an attempt, so everybody can make an intelligence check.
I care not to learn.
Oh my god, Brosi has learned.
I guess I was not.
Krisha needs another day.
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you were too happy with your plushie.
There you go.
Okay, so now you have kind of the run of the streets. Okay,
Okay.
so to give you an idea about the layout of the town, you've got a walled section which includes the waterfront district, the trade district, and the high district. Okay. You just crashed in the waterfront district.
Okay.
And before you were at like the edge of the waterfront and the trade district. Okay. Then you've got the south district and the north district, which are both outside of the perimeter. Okay. And you saw a glimpse of the south district.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of where I think I've explained the layout of the city.
Mhm.
Okay, So, if you want to find a weapons shop or whatever kind of things you want to go look for, yeah, you have the freedom to run around and find stuff that you want
Fair enough.
or investigate whatever you want.
Sure. First thing I do is I guess my objective would be going up from some. I'm just gonna give a chance to see, like, after this curfew situation, go to a random pedestrian and ask, like,
Okay.
it's like, hey, after the situation right
Random
here,
pedestrian.
yay. I just asked him regarding, were they able to find the person whoever did that fire in the upper district? So first saying hello first, know that, because
I heard it might be one of the women.
the woman.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I have to make sure I get the right name here.
Sorry, my mic died.
I'm joining. I join you.
Okay.
Tagging along.
Okay. Yeah, my mic died. So what you said? Sorry, I couldn't hear. What was
Okay. I heard it might be one of the women.
All right. Fair enough.
Uh,
Do you have any resounding of what the woman looks like, by chance?
It was at the Ruby Caress. They burned it down, the brothel.
Interesting. Yes, the brothel, obviously. Yeah. It's unfortunate that happened to that place.
Yeah, and some of the enforcers were killed, so the rest of them, they're not in a good mood today.
Fair
And,
enough.
Yeah. Keep on your toes, friend.
Thank you. Much appreciated. You too as well.
He just marches off.
Yep.
I seem particularly interested in not stepping on cracks in the street
Okay.
Fair enough.
as we go.
Good.
Alright.
Good.
I'm like looking. Interesting. Well, it can't be you. So, we'll have to see what's going on over there if we have a chance. Is there anything you guys want to go through? Any districts before we proceed? Check out that Ruby Caress over there.
How
There's
are
different
we?
districts.
Are we
I'll just
properly prepared with our equipment?
That's what I said. It's up to you. I have no goods. We can go check the trade district if we want to look at some gear there.
Yep.
I'll defer to our team's strategist, and I kind of chuckle and point at Anso.
Alright. I guess we should get ourselves in a better position than what we have right now. Maybe find some better gear. I guess we can go and look into the trade district and see what opportunities we have there.
Okay. So, the streets of the trade district are a little bit better.
Okay.
See if I have some good art for that.
As we go, Christian's just super positive, like happy-go-lucky, like living her best life in her pajamas.
Oh my god.
Oh, some people glance at you, give you a second look, but nobody stops you or anything.
I basically look at Christian and whisper, I think we should take a moment to redress the situation. I know you're enjoying yourself in your pajamas, but I don't want to get myself in a tough spot right now.
What's your advice, strategist?
Go to a local bathroom and take a
Oh,
moment to...
so soon in the morning?
That's not what I meant.
She looks
Let's see.
crestfallen. And
All right.
then
Well, this is a
and-
tavern that's in the trade district.
and then casts disguise self.
That works too. You
Okay.
people with your magics.
And let me see. Here we go. Is this better?
That will work, yes. As Anta looks at the other
Do
way.
you just
from
have a plethora of images for this character?
You have no idea.
Here's some like shops in the street.
Mm-hmm.
They have food carts. They have all kinds of things for sale.
Gotcha.
yeah.
I'm looking for more of weaponry. Oh yeah, my apple, by the way.
Yeah, get an apple.
Get an apple. Let's see. First roll 100. See if I don't need to worry about food for a while. That's a 52. So it's magic.
Are there any cats
It's
around?
a magic apple.
Don't fry
Um,
another cat.
I'm gonna roll a d20,
Oh, wait,
and
no, it was
on a
only
roll
Josh
of
that had the biggest problem with it.
on a roll
this
of
time.
7+, there is
Oh,
a cat.
Josh's character.
Ooh, a 2. What's a 2?
There's not a cat.
God damn it! What happened to
Yay!
Ansev's cat? Is he still hanging
He's still
in there?
chilling with me.
Ansev's cat is with him. Yes.
Yep. Yellow speed apple. So I
Okay.
got the yellow. So
So you wanted to find a weapon shop?
yeah, that's right. Just to see.
All right. So, somebody directs you to the weapon shop, and we'll get an image of the weapon shop person.
Man. Just all.
You're the only customers in the shop when you walk in.
Okay. I'm like, greetings. To
Greetings. And what language are you using?
Nigerian this time around.
Okay. Yes.
Yep.
She goes, greetings.
We are, fellow opportunists, and we were just seeing what you had for availability here.
All our weapons are imports straight from Nidir, the finest. And of course, the rules still apply. Anyone buying a weapon, I need your name and details.
Oh God, it's one of those type of things. Okay. Of course, yes. Obviously, the rules apply no matter where we are here. I'm guessing this sort of type of thing is to basically register our name to the gun or what? Is there like guns in here? Is that what I'm trying to understand here too?
Actually, there are guns here. Yes.
Gotcha.
And weapons of all
Yep.
sorts.
Yep.
Any of them hanging on a wall?
Yeah. So
Krisha moves up close to Ansev and like kind of hangs on his shoulder as she looks at this shopkeep and says, "We're only interested in your finest goods."
I see.
I'm gonna poke one of the weapons on the wall.
Okay.
Magicka.
Well,
What is this?
please take your time. Take a look around. Okay. So what are you taking a look at?
One of the guns on the wall. Named Magicka. What is this?
This is one of our standard issue pistols.
Here we go.
As you know, it's a dangerous world out there, and sometimes it's best to go into it prepared for anything.
Interesting. And I recall looking at probably a similar bullet. Could I look for a similar bullet I shot?
Yeah, they do sell bullets as well.
Yep. Yep. How much is it for one of these?
All right, so one moment.
Come in, come in. So, what brings you up here? Come to chat? Well, sure. And this old here, this is my...
Know what's going on?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can find out where that is in the player's handbook.
Oh, ammunition.
Mhm.
Yeah, price, the normal price.
Watch yourself.
Well, we're just gonna go with 1 silver.
Fair enough. I throw a silver at her.
All right, she hands you a case of 8 bullets.
Oh, once over 8 bullets. Okay.
Yeah.
That works too. Alright, so. Oh, hopefully this will make up for my mistake before.
Oh, and I need you to sign in on the ledger.
Oh. For even bullets, you see. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Alright.
No armaments are to be sold to anyone who isn't registered.
Okay. Um.
The syndicate wouldn't allow it.
How might one register?
You sign in.
I mean,
Put down.
But
the
I guess if you
conglomerate.
mean, if you want to make a formality of it, you could always go to the syndicate trade office down the street. Talk to Brother Naki.
it is what it is. Because he's lawful and going his oath, he will put his real name on it. So,
Okay.
there you go. If it was best now, she would put a fake name, but it's
Yeah. All right. So it asks for your name. The form asks for your name, your place of origin, your and your business.
Oh god. Oh man. All right.
So the DM's guide has 10 rounds, costing 3 gold pieces.
All right. Well, we're getting 8 rounds for 1 silver, but I'm actually glad to know that. Okay.
Is that? Oh, that's for Renaissance. Okay, so for modern,
Oh god, it's probably be
it
extremely
doesn't even
expensive.
have a price.
Oh.
Okay, anything modern or newer doesn't have prices.
Yeah.
So Renaissance is supposed to be, yeah, whatever. So there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Business. Oh god. All right.
What other kind of weapons are in here? Or armaments?
Okay. They don't have any armor here. This isn't the armor shop, but they have all the weapons from the player's handbook.
Gotcha.
All right.
And they also have pistols and bullets, and that's really it.
Yep.
Their firearm selection is a little bit bare bones.
Gotcha.
She's commenting about it. These are replicas made from Kazari ruins, from those firearms found in Kazari ruins.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tell me more of the ruins.
Well, you know, the Explorers League, they go looking for these ruins. They occasionally find some of this stuff, and then the Techno Union ends up trying to make replicas of it. It's a whole little industry of its own.
That's interesting. Yeah. Huh. Oh,
All right. Check. What are the names again? I gotta write down some notes.
Techno Union.
And the
Yeah.
Explorers League.
Or League. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess this is something for you, sort of, because tech is all your characters a little bit out.
Take that unit. All right. Where do they have a local chapter?
Yeah, the in the High District. They're both in the High District.
Ah, I see.
They're a couple of the Nigerian organizations, so they
Oh, I apologize. I actually can't speak Niger, so I
Oh.
couldn't actually talk to her.
I basically will translate with you, so you can
Alright.
just tell it to me.
sure, we'll do that. Okay.
So I relay that information.
We have
between them.
another reason to go to the High District.
Fair enough. I guess so.
The syndicate thanks you for your business.
For sure.
And you can
Oh.
tell that this is actually a business owned by the Hagendari Association.
Mm-hmm. Is there any
Okay.
symbols or anything like that I could see of the Hagendar here?
Yeah, they have the Black Rose.
Black Rose, okay. Yep, thank you.
Oh, actually, I want to buy like a dart. Do you have
Yeah.
darts?
Yeah. There's a. Let me take a look at the price in the player's handbook. All right, so you can get 5 darts for a silver.
Sure. Okay. I do that. I use one of
Alright.
them as a hairpin.
Awesome. That is the way.
Yep. Alright, on our way then. Seems like that was enough. Thank you for your time.
You have to sign into the book now, though.
Ooh, do I? Oh, I said, actually, I looked on stuff because
Yeah.
he's translating everything back and forth. If you would, dear, would you buy this for me?
I look at him and be like, yeah, it's better if only one person is here.
She looks at you, sighs, and says, "You'll take responsibility, you know."
Yes, I'll take the responsibility.
All right. Should sell it to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm lawful good, so like it's like, man,
Yeah.
everything.
So you're the best, and I give him a little smooch on the key.
He's a wheeze.
All right. Kaji, did you want to find anything in here?
No, I'm just still kind of just looking at like the different firearms and stuff and trying to figure out exactly
Okay.
why.
Gotcha.
All of the goods seem well made, but none of them seem exceptional. I'll save that for this shop, right?
I
Yeah.
ask Ansev to translate, but is there another seller you would recommend for like within town?
Mm. Well, for what are you trying to find?
Armors.
Oh, well, there's Bronzeer's shop down the street. She takes pride in her work. But I don't think she likes me very much.
Oh,
Well, that's unfortunate.
I look at this. Oh yeah. Are you? That's right. I can't. Never mind.
What was the? Yeah, I guess you some wrong footing
She-
between each other.
She taps the Black Rose insignia on her jacket. You know, politics.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I have some politics. skills 200. Like, yeah, okay, I understand.
When she
Okay.
when she does that, I ask Ansef, like, what is that?
The point at the Signa.
Yeah,
Okay. I
Black,
think
the Black Rose.
it seems that's the sigil of the Hagendare. Something, I guess. Their main logo for the most part. So if you ever see that, you know where they're from.
Okay. So we're going down the street to the armor shop.
Yep. These bullets, do they have any of the Sigma or anything like that? On like, I don't think so. They're just bullets, so I'm just gonna keep them. There. Ooh.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as you come in, you can hear the grinding as she's sharpening something, one of her tools. You see a bunch of armor laying on the walls, and she looks over and says, "Oh, be with you in a moment."
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. No rush right now.
All right, and welcome to the Bronvier's Armors. What can I do for you?
Well, I look at Krisha because it's like, lead the way. You're the one who bring it up. I'll translate.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I was just
Oh.
saying I think we're under equipped. Master strategist.
Right. If any of you are planning to go out in the jungle, you may want some better gear than that. Their beasties will eat you right up.
Well, fair enough. What do you have available? What can you
And,
do? Yeah,
all
go
right,
ahead.
she points, you got your leathers, you got your chainmail, you've got your full plate. I can
Ooh.
do it all.
Jack,
Oh man.
outside of a standpoint, like thinking about it,
Mhm.
out of everyone in our party, who stands on the front line the most? Myself and Brosius, pretty much.
Yeah, you two are
Yeah.
the
Probably.
miners.
Well, I'm gonna also assume that James Bond is gonna be on the front line as much as
As soon
anybody.
as James Bond actually has real armor and weapons, he might end up being on the front line. He probably more than anybody else, he suffered from having basically no gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no where. I mean, it's us three right now, so it would be either.
Yeah, we're
Alright,
missing our
Brody.
sugar daddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep this in mind, though. Like, we can come back here for this right here.
Does she have anything that stands out?
Let's see.
Yeah. Can I do an investigation for that too? Just so-
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the armors are a little bit fancier, a little bit like you can tell there's a little bit more polish and work put into them.
Mhm.
And some of them are more functional. Okay. Um, if you ask her about the difference, she's like, "Yeah, those are special orders for some of the higher ups in the syndicate. I'm just waiting for them to come and pick them up.
Let me see.
I can do custom orders, custom work, you know."
Fair enough.
Oh, I get really excited. Um, I was like,
See, oh, you're not wearing your onesie. I was gonna say. Let me.
well, I am
You
technically.
disguise.
Yeah, you're
Disguise it.
right.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of armor?
Huh? Yes, I guess you could say so. But I'm just I'm just done with all these different type of elegancies to these armors right here. Have you ever thought of making a special? Um, have you ever done with these armors any contraptions or interesting ways of mechanical works to them?
Well, I can set it up. I can make the frame,
Mhm.
but the Techno Union does that kind of work.
I see.
Um, I'm just trying to make a living here, and it's kind of tough when the syndicate's on your back every week asking for more taxes.
Oh, jeez, I am sorry to hear that right there. Um, if there was ever like an opportunity of maybe somebody else to maybe give you better, I guess, um, possibilities for your livings, would you take a chance on that?
I got a lot to lose.
Fair enough. I would not be the person right there,
Are
but I
you
know.
are you half con?
Hmm?
Just looking at you, you look like you're half con.
Yeah, obviously, con-wise, like, this is what was it got you?
Cat ears.
He doesn't know. So he's like,
I thought you people, you know, had to earn your armor. I thought you didn't buy it.
ah, well, I had a different living. Let's just say that.
Okay.
It's
If
the
you
other
want,
half that lets him buy it.
She
Perfect.
laughs heartily.
Yep.
Well, I'm about to close up the shop to go get lunch.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I
um,
appreciate showing
come
up.
on back if you're when you're ready.
Yes, obviously, and
I-
like I said, go ahead. There you go.
Is she speaking in Night Ear or Vanipa?
I was speaking in
She's
90.
she's speaking in Night Ear.
Yeah.
Like, I ask her, I guess, in Vanipa if she speaks Vanipa.
She does. It's a little bit slower,
But
and she.
like, I guess basically I want to like take her aside for a few minutes to discuss a custom order that we can follow up with later.
Well, why don't we discuss it over lunch?
Oh, that's even better.
All right, come on down. We're going to the Green Trumpet.
Well, there they go.
Hmm.
Well, she can handle it herself. Either way. I guess this is time frame that now is we have figure out opportunities. Maybe we can now proceed with I guess the high district and just see about what we can do there.
Are we
Oh,
all going to the Green
uh,
Trumpet?
I guess if you're gonna, I thought it was a
No,
more
I'm
private
all right.
conversation.
Fuck it. No, I'm going with her. It's a
I thought it was
date.
I thought it was a private conversation between you two.
No,
So-
it is now.
Okay, there you go. 'Cause
no,
you
no,
had-
it's an open invitation to all of you.
okay.
Although the discussion of the initial like I'd like to make a private order was private, but then she's like I'm
Okay.
shutting down. I'm going to get lunch.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll join up then, right there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The Green Trumpet.
That's right.
Tavern.
All right. So
Do they have a menu?
they have silverine tea. They have like blackfish fillet.
Mhm.
They have a mushroom salad,
I'm having this mushroom salad.
and they also have like mango ale.
Oh, what link is the menu like in Vanipa
The menu has there's both a Vanipa menu and a Nadir menu,
Gotcha.
Okay.
so you can ask for either. This place is like firmly middle class. Okay. Yeah.
I ask her what does she recommend.
The mango ale's good, and I'm gonna have some fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the same.
We can have
Okay.
all. I can. How much is the drinks?
The silverine tea is 5 silver. The mango ale is D8 plus 2 silver, 6 silver.
6 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll get a round for everyone for the mango ale right there.
All right. The fish is 12 silver. So I don't know if you're buying that.
No, I'm not buying that.
No. Okay.
just
And I don't know what else anybody else is having or wants. There's also a raptor steak.
Gotcha.
So I'll write all this down.
Cool. Four. There we go. 66. Good. And then I guess we're having drinks right here while having lunch with her. And basically, I jokingly one time, me and this other guy, we were going up this giant flower, and for God's sake, I mean, we didn't realize it was gonna eat us alive.
All right. Do a performance check to be like, how entertaining can you tell this story?
Oh boy! And I also have performance arts too, so
Yeah. Yeah.
that is a 19, and then
All
performance
right.
arts.
You
too.
tell the story. It's really funny. Everybody is super thrilled at the brilliant
Yeah.
conclusion of Vash being knocked unconscious by the flower,
Like nearly consumed by a
and
fire.
then the flower being like blasted with magic. Yeah.
Yep. I will call him the man of wonder. And like meeting this man of wonder will get you great opportunities.
Well, I see why you need armor for your. You got lucky on your first trip through the wilds. There's
For
a
sure.
lot worse out there than flowers that wait for you to step in them. You know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So. You have this idea for a custom order, huh? And she looks at Acretia.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a private discussion.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want it to be a surprise,
sure.
and I kind of like.
She's like, well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, we're gonna talk this over. And she taps you on the shoulder and walks off to a more private area.
just make sure it doesn't have something that kills us.
Horcrux? The hell's she gonna be getting? That's so
Oh no.
private.
All right, you can, I guess, text me if you want.
I'll work that out with you later, cause.
Okay, we'll work it out later. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Never. I
So,
look at Kaji and I do ask like, well, it's just us two for a bit, but I gotta ask you, Kaji, what is your, still like your your goals and intentions in this world?
I'll crawl, troll. Not sure, to be quite fair with you.
Seems like you've been good with spirits, though. Something like that, along lines like that.
Very much so.
Well,
What language are you speaking?
I guess Nigerian. Yeah, Nigerian. Oh no, Vainaipa. It would be Vainaipa right there. Sorry.
Oh, then I wouldn't be having a conversation with you.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I haven't taken the time to learn any of the languages here.
Oh,
Okay, so you have
I was-
you have to be doing this in a basic
our
language.
our basic
Yeah.
language. So yeah,
Yeah.
I basically was starting like that.
Okay,
And then I switch over. And
cool.
like- so I really like that. Yep. And I basically look at him and be like, well, if we go to the library, if there's a library here or some form of knowledge, I could try to help you out on your seeing where potentially maybe these spirits you can call upon or reach to.
Golzraga dek eb Golzrag. It's fair, but spirits come and go as they choose. To force one upon yourself is not right.
You make a good point.
Golzraga erbek urshaka. The spirits in the cycle are always one.
All right, so at this point, Bronvir and Acretia are coming back.
Okay.
Whatever their discussion was, I guess it didn't take all that long. Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. And it seems like you two enjoyed yourself.
Hey, it's a fine day.
Now,
So, you're travelers. I can, tell by your dress.
yeah,
Uh,
opportunities, yes, here and there, adventurers.
so are you looking for employment as adventurers?
Huh. Take
There
it
are-
aside.
There are
Okay.
several organizations in town that have use for people of your skills.
Sure. Well, you guess you can say we can take some side jobs if we gain some opportunities in the back end or rewards.
There's the-
Dogatron. We need money.
There's the Hunters Association.
Yeah.
All right.
They've
Right this down.
they've always got work.
For sure.
Dealing with various monsters that are out in the wilds.
Mhm.
The Techno Union always needs something done. If you go and ask them, I'm sure they'll have a job.
I look at Grisha. Yeah. Fair enough.
And the Explorers Association, they're a little bit fancy, maybe, but I'm sure if they always have need for some work too, for people like you.
Okay.
Oh, is this the part where we get to choose what guild we're a part of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get
Yeah, we were-
branching, arcing story quests that eventually make them all turn against each other, and then we have to stay on one of three sides in a three-sided war.
Oh my god.
Or you could, join the syndicate and break some people's legs or whatever those
There we
assholes
go.
do, and she spits.
Seems like you are really it seems like you really have a great distaste against them.
Tom's a Drac.
Have you seen the lower city? You'd have distaste for them too. They've
did.
ruined this place.
Hmm.
And she
Fair
kind of
enough.
looks around before she talks about it more. Make sure nobody's listening.
Yep, fair enough. I say, that's
It's a damn shame the way the natives live here.
it is truly a shame, but maybe there might be some opportunities for at least other ways, maybe especially you for now, to look into other ways to support people around here. Are you interested in the possible of being a sponsor to these fellow adventurers of us?
Hmm?
I'm not the man you should be talking to. There is one who's really professional in doing this type of things, but I can for sure that when you meet him, you will feel right at home.
Like I said, I'm an armorer by trade, and I don't know about any speculations or any wild schemes like that. But
No schemes, nothing like that. Just sponsorships, Is it something all
no,
about?
I'll
Check.
talk to anybody. I have no no qualms about that. So I'll have a meeting with him. Or her.
Kaji will look at you and go, Tum Tashrak Voshnu. Who are you? You're not James.
I know. That's why I tried to get him to meet him. Yes, for sure. Well, let me tell you, there is somebody out there who can give you good opportunities out there, for sure. When I get a chance, I'll introduce him to you.
She nods. All right. So I know you guys wanted to find the bookshop or the library.
Library.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a bookshop that's on the same street. Okay.
Mhm.
So, in the trade district bookshop,
Yep. Fair enough.
let me find this person.
Kaji, who are you?
Right. So after lunch, she's like, "Well, I've got to get back to work, and we'll keep in touch about that special request you've got, Acretia. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah. And if any of you have any more business, come on back. I'll be there." Okay. Then you head down the street to this bookshop that you passed on the way to the tavern in the first place,
Yep.
and here we are. This is Nison's Books.
Nison's Books. Nice.
All right.
I love it.
And he glances at you as you enter with his piercing eyes.
Does my cat looking back with piercing eyes at it?
Your cat is interested and runs around his shop like just looking at stuff.
No, sorry about that intrusion right there. Does have his own mind of its own sometimes.
He shrugs. As long as it does no harm, I have no concern.
Fair enough. Nison's bookshop, so I'm guessing you're Nison?
I am.
Correct?
Nison Nagero. And you see he's got the emblem of the black rose on him.
Okay. We'll see. I see you.
What brings you here today?
I'm curious of opportunities to learn much more, of gain my knowledge better.
What language is he using again?
Adrian.
He's using the Iderian.
Yep.
Okay.
Although we can make an intelligence check for anybody who wants.
That's
That's not good enough yet. Okay.
There's supposed to be a 19. Better roll
Rip.
it over. Rip. Rip.
Do you treasure for these books around here? You have look like quite a plethora of them.
Oh yes, treasures abound. Tomes from Nidir, mostly.
Fair enough. I would like to jog my memory again. It's been a lot. I would like to review certain, if you have any books that, have great knowledge of the city of Nidir. I always want to see if there's something new inside of them.
Are you interested in history or geography?
More of the history, yes.
Yes, very well. And he holds out his hand, and the ring on his finger glows, and a book comes flying into his hand. He's like, I believe this will be suitable for you.
No, I'm just looking at that's quite an amazing ring. You can call upon any book to your hand like that.
I have certain powers in my possession, certain
Yeah.
objects of power.
Uh,
Well, let's say I wasn't always a bookseller.
oh, I see. I guess see where you just like said things change, you know, and here we are now. But
Yes, we all do what we must to survive in these days.
for sure. And then I look at the book right here and like, how is it well, like you know, still pristine, or has it like been pretty worn out?
It looks fine.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's maybe a couple years old, but it's never been apparently owned, so it's
Okay.
not really like used in any sense.
That's good.
I looked for, I guess, any books related to technology or the relics.
Okay,
With like what the armor was talking about from archaeological relics.
The tech. Oh, gotcha.
you find nothing in your search.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Can I help you, miss?
I guess through Anso, I communicate this.
As soon as you start speaking in Vanipa, he switches to Vanipa.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, there you go.
See.
Yeah. In fact, he seems like he speaks faster and more fluently in Vanipa.
Ah, wait. Okay.
Well, yeah, I ask him for any books related
To technology. These
the-
books are sequestered knowledge, not for the public, and are held by the Techno Union. They keep their secrets.
You seem more fluent with Naipa.
Yes, I grew up here before the Naidiri came. But
see,
like I said, we do what we must to survive.
fair enough. During thinking right here, he looks. Would you know by chance anything regarding like an amber crystal tower?
Is a fairy tale or a myth of some kind? No, I can't recall reading such a story.
Fair enough.
maps.
Yeah. Well, I have the map here, and like the only closest thing I can see.
He says to you, what kind of a map would you like? A map of the city? A map of Ohare? A map of Nidir? A map of Cana? Of Yahaim? Of the valley?
I look at our strategist.
So, yeah.
There are many maps.
How much does it cost
There
per
are-
map?
And
Okay.
there are some maps which are so old. And he looks at you and smiles. That they do not even refer to places that exist anymore.
Interesting.
I want those maps.
I want those maps too. How much is those maps?
Ah, yes, the ancient maps. And he raises his hand again, and his ring glows, and it calls forth a scroll. And he says, "This is a map of Khazar, lost now beyond the cauldron. None have been there in 1,000 years.
Ugh.
This map, by some could say it is priceless, but unfortunately, we all have to earn a living, and I find that even priceless objects do not fill the belly. And for this map, I could sell it for 50 silver.
Well, just with a passive 16 inside, does it seem like these are intentions of like nothing shady, right?
Oh, it seems shady.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Hmm. For a priceless thing to all of a sudden go down to 50 silver, it doesn't just something just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's just I don't know. It's just a map. I mean, if it's old, then nobody uses it, so it's maybe worthless instead.
I step in close to him, like really close. Like around me, like the lights
He
dim.
says, but how can you put a price on your curiosity?
Curiosity can.
Yeah, you step in close to him and you say the lights dim?
I step with them and say, "You wouldn't be trying to deceive us, would you?"
I offer only what you seek, ma'am. And he smiles. But perhaps you do not know what it is you seek. And perhaps I shall see you another day when you do know what it is you seek. Knowledge is a key. But you have neither a door nor a
Does
path,
this
any grins, nor a map.
like and you will not have a full belly either.
Alas, these are the sacrifices we must make in these trying times. I can but hope another stranger walks through my door, eager to learn, to be put on a path.
When oh, actually, I want. I'll give you one last chance. I like lower my voice. Like, let us inspect this map. If it is a genuine article, then it is easily worth more than what you propose.
All right. He will spread out the map, but as he does so, he whispers something, and you can make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh. All of us?
Everyone who looks at the map.
Yeah. That's 12. Crap. Oh, do I have anything to help me out here? Probably not.
I wish. That's a no axe. I'm. I use demand power to gain advantage. on this roll.
Okay. All right. So, Ansev, as you look at the map,
Yeah.
you see the map.
Mhm.
It is authentic, as far
Sure.
as you can tell.
Yep.
And as he rolls up the map,
Mhm.
the image that you had seen fades from your mind. You remember seeing it. You remember being satisfied with it, but you can't remember what it looked like or any
Got
of the details.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Look there.
I got
On
a
the other
nat
hand, Acretia, you
20.
feel
That-
that you look at the map. It seems authentic. You feel the bookbinder's power attempting to fog your memory, and then the power of shadows is sort of fighting it back, and you retain the memory of what you've seen.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
Man, well, that was something. That was intriguing. We'll have to think on that opportunity there for sure.
Be sure that you do.
For the
Enjoy your stay, Outlanders.
Will
Fair enough.
return.
about the book of the city for the lore on the city of Nidir. How much would that
Ah,
cost me?
yes. 4 silver.
For
Do we
silver it is.
actually have a local map?
You
I got the
have
map.
you have a
Yeah.
regional map. You do not have a more tight map, and you can get that as well.
Correct.
How much would that be?
That'll be 2 silver.
Yeah, I would get that too.
Okay.
Um,
I'll get a copy
and
of
the
that
city
also.
of actually the city of Nidir map too.
Okay.
How much is the city of Nidir? Is that 2 silver?
2 silver as well.
Okay, perfect. All right, so.
Did you want? You got the city of Nidir? Do you want the town of Ohare as well?
Alawari, correct.
Another 2 silver.
Okay. And then I have the book of Nidir's lore, or city of Nidir.
You're getting like all the maps that are affordable.
You know what? It's if it's the case affordable, I get all the maps, sir. How much is the total for all the other maps? Because honestly, I would try to buy them all.
All right, that's what I've got you down for.
Okay.
And then the other ones are the other towns. So
Okay.
there's Yaheim and Cana.
Gotcha. I'll take them, sure. Just to have the knowledge and just have it in case we ever need to go there for some reason.
Okay, sure. All right.
There you go. Then.
So each map was 2 silver.
Yep.
That's 10, and then the book is 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, does he? I actually look for a storybook. Like,
The storybook. What
Yeah.
kind of stories are you interested in?
one that would interest the the goddess of stories, Amarda.
All right, now I'm going to roll something for him.
That she might be impressed.
He looks a little surprised. Are you Kazarkin then? I recognize the name. It's an ancient Kazarkin goddess.
No, just a interest of mine, as I'm only beginning my journey of knowledge.
Very well. The stories to interest even a goddess of stories. Yes, I think I have a book that will suit this need. And he calls forth from the ring again, and he pulls out a book of like Tales of the
Tales of
the
Bistia.
Tales of the Great Collapse.
Ooh,
Oh, nice. That's actually
I'm
what we
digging
get.
this.
And this will be 10 silver.
I will purchase this for 10 silver.
All right.
Okay, cool. Is there any books of books that trains with different other languages that I have not seen?
Each of the races have their own language,
Mhm.
but Naidiri and in this town, the Naipa, are the ones that most everyone speaks.
Okay. So, okay.
But you know, the Rexi speak Rekagoon. The let me look at the language actually before I make sure I don't misspeak any of these language names.
Fair enough.
Yes, the the Khan speak Kansha.
Huh. Fair enough. I would like to understand better more of the con. Let's just say I never grew up in that sort of situation.
Oh,
Uh,
did your daddy go out for a little bit of a
he went
silver
for
mist?
he went for the milk or something like that, and I never had a chance to know my other
A
side
lot
of
of
me.
people in this town have the same sad stories. I've heard them all before. Ah, yes.
Shut down.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'll read the Tales of the Great Collapse to pick me up from that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, well, you could always go knocking on the door at the Khan barracks, or stop by the embassy, go talk to the Khan Lord.
Seems like he had a thing against Khan. Oh man.
That's really funny.
He says, do you know nothing of your own people then?
Unfortunately, no. it's a sucky
They're-
situation.
They are a warrior race. What more is there to say? It's on account of them that Nightier is so hungry for resources. And look at the time. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to just finish the story right there. It was intriguing. I mean, I was feeling quite intrigued, and
If you want a story, go to the lore keeper's hut.
there's a lore keeper hut. Oh man. All right. I guess that's a opportunity there.
I am now just a syndicate agent, and I shouldn't be trafficking in these stories. Now, if you'll excuse me, I better close up for now.
Interesting.
I'm gonna usher you out.
Gotcha.
All right, and then I guess we're at the time where the session would end.
Yep.
If you guys have anything you really desperately want to do, we could do it, or we could just call it over.
I mean, I was just trying to grab more information. And
Yeah.
And,
I think Chuck's desperate for information.
I know. I know, but we got. Well, I think this is. Let's. So here's one of the weird things going on, right? So. You all are out in the trade district right now.
Mm-hmm.
Vash is down in the tavern.
Yep.
and James Bond is in the cultist hostel.
Is he by himself?
No, he's there with
Oh,
Brosius.
that's right, Parsi.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay. On the dirty mattress.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, so there's just like a strange scenario where like you lose track of where the party members are that were sort of entertaining.
Yeah.
I just hope we can make it back to that
Yeah.
that little dirtbag alley that we left Josh and Rosie in.
Yeah, okay. So let's imagine we're heading back there.
Yeah.
Okay,
basically
and then
Hans
kind
said-
of
Is that a
Yeah.
survival
give
check?
give us the possibility of no. We'll just assume that you can get there, even if you get turned around
I
a little,
have-
like once or twice. You can get
we
there.
had, we had the city of O'Hara, so we should have.
You do have a town map
Oh, we
now.
got a town map now, so we're good.
Yeah.
We should be
Yeah.
set.
Right, like, yeah. So, yeah, we'll call the session here. You're kind of heading back towards the hostel to meet up. Okay.
Yep.
And then, we'll just go from
Has
there.
it been an hour since we've gone on our little trek here?
Yeah, you guys have been out for like, you guys were probably out for like 3 hours or maybe even more.
Yep.
It's probably like 3 p.m. and I don't know what time you guys left in the morning, like 11,
Yep.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, after you had your cracker breakfast.
Yeah. It was butter pecan, so it was pretty good.
Our pecan crack.
Yeah, and soon you guys are gonna need money because
Yep.
you're gonna have to take some random job maybe.
Well,
Okay.
we now know 3 associates we can work with.
Yeah. So, what do you think
assume we
of
can
this
work with
this
them.
whole city layout and all that?
It was nice.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it. I wish we had everybody here because it would make more like it'd be
Dynamics. Yep.
better
Yeah.
dynamics. Because
Right.
we're down Josh, who's like our
And-
sugar daddy, and we're trying to
Yeah.
do shopping with that sugar daddy.
Yeah. We
And,
were,
and yeah,
And then poor Vash, we're trying to buy guns and ammo for gunslinger. that's
Right.
not here.
but guess what? I got him
Yeah.
ammo, and he doesn't have to sign his paperwork. But yeah.
Yeah, so when he kills somebody with your bullets.
No.
right.
I would just say don't use these bullets unless you have to.
My hairpin.
Yeah.
They're on me. You know, I was so tempted to put Vash on the name because that would be under his, but Onset bought it.
True.
You should have just put Vash's name down, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
actually
God.
like genuinely worried about leaving Perseus and fucking James Bond like with those cultists.
Too late now. They're there now. Rosius can handle it, I hope. But you said something to him, which might have triggered something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Everybody have a good dream.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Mine was
Figure out.
urgent.
Mine was trying to figure out something that, or like I saw something. I was like, okay, what is this all about?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've got more images of Acacia. So you know, Brian.
Oh, okay. Is it like you have your mid-journey maximum and you just spend all 200 of them on a pre-show alone?
Yeah, more or less.
So you have like, a little over 1,000 images that you could just throw in?
I probably have produced that number, but like the usable ones are much less.
Okay, map.
I don't know whether to feel impressed or terrified.
So the Vanipa race is the kind of serpentine people with blue skin,
Okay.
and you've seen a number of them.
Yep.
The humans or near humans are Khazarkeen, like they're descended from the people from the Khazar Empire.
Sure.
Okay. The Khan are the cat folk, who you have not really seen too much
Nope.
of.
So
Okay.
yeah, also was trying to figure that out there too.
Yeah. So you saw you saw the frog person, and you saw the lizard kind of guards,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't really talk to any of them.
Nope.
Okay.
Did not want to engage a guard that was looking for people. So I was
Yeah. You met your friend Skormaz, Grimtooth.
Mad. Total creeper Grimtooth.
I was going to bet he's part of the syndicate, and we just screwed. What? I was kidding. uh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've talked to 2 members of the syndicate now,
mm-hmm.
2 shopkeepers.
Yep. Explain that to you.
So how long are we? How long would you guys like to be? Like,
Well, we still need.
Like, you could spend several more, several more sessions in this city, or you could find your direction of where you want to go, or what side quests you want to take, or
Yeah.
whatever, and move out. You know.
The bigger question we have right now is the City of Light is associated with possibly a woman, and who is that woman? So,
say that one more time.
you know, like they caught someone, right? And they said it was a woman, right?
Oh,
On the whole light beam. So,
right.
Ansa's intention is after all this shopping and everything's going off to figure out who this person was or something.
Right.
It happened, so.
Still investigating the mystery that was going on when you got here. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
everything was too hot when we were there, so we decided to just live with some
Right.
doom cults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can doom it up.
And that's actually really good too. I really like that because it really brought out like the what
Scored
possibly-
points with the doom cult.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look, we got more information of what the doom, how the doom is supposed to happen possibly, and we just don't know when. And when is a big question.
Right.
That's why you, Brian, put the little clock right there on the chat.
Mhm.
The doom clock.
Yeah, the doom clock.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yep.
Yeah. I tried to write down all the names I improvised for people.
Oh god.
The random pedestrian talk. Sorry about that. Good thing you have a second picture.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot more to go through this whole village. With all those 3 guilds we can check out and get jobs.
Yep.
Oh, Luke, write down. I gotta follow up with you on
Book ideas to the map.
the
On the corrupted power that you took.
Oh, I guess yeah, that too probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, I crave bad karma. Give it to me.
map.
Luke, 100% put that in there, knowing full well Mecca was gonna take it.
Lol.
It's not me. It's a Christian.
Literally everyone could have taken it.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah.
Hey,
Like you knew she was gonna take it.
hey.
I
I'm
mean,
the,
I would be
I'm the
shocked if
creepy
she did.
guy. I'm the creepy guy in the alley, and then it's completely covered up. You can't really see much about me. But hey, I gotta give you ultimate power. Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
No, okay.
You could have followed that guy to the. You could have followed. You could have followed the Scarmaz to where he was going.
To
Yeah.
the silver
Could've-
mist.
Yeah, and had like a really great time with him.
Oh boy. Oh god. No. I knew bad. That was bad. Super bad juju.
Do the champagne room with
Yeah.
That's
Format.
super bad, Jude. That's asking for us to basically have all our armor stolen and everything on us stolen.
Yeah.